think Charlotte community is awfully lucky to have recruited to Charlotte a long time ago an up-and-coming, dynamic nonprofit executive from Durham, and we brought him here to be the leader of the Arts and Science Council. And we didn't know that he was going to become an iconic figure.
Michael's presence has been so very important since our city has grown so much over the time that he has been active in how we deal with arts and culture and philanthropy.
Michael's work has benefited the greater Charlotte region in more ways than we really can count, and I think probably in greater ways than we even recognize today. He has been able to see a vision for this region that few people have been able to, and then he's gone after each piece of that vision to put all of the puzzle pieces in place to make this city what it is today.
And he has this unique thing to convene the NGO community, the business community, the government community, the educational community, and say, we got to work on this together. We're going to miss Michael because he's so good at that, and he'll leave a heck of a legacy behind him because he was so good at it.
As mayor of this great city, one of the lessons that I've learned is that nothing is done without a collaborative effort. And to be able to acknowledge that partnerships are important, collaboration builds a better outcome, as well as to actually act on those things, you can see that in Michael's participation.
It's important to have that partnership to move any big initiative. And Michael's depth of experience, his relationships in the public sector, in the private sector, in order to bring all of this together and make a real difference. And Charlotte today is known as a place that can get things done. And I think that's a result of the leadership that Michael and so many have demonstrated, putting public and private partnerships together to move the city forward on big initiatives that'll make a difference for a long time.
The public-private partnerships he's brought together have been tremendous for our community. And I know when I travel to other places, they ask me, how does your community do this? How do you get these people to the table? And while there are lots of people and institutions responsible for that, I don't think we can overlook the role that the foundation under Michael's leadership has played.
I have not yet met a person in Charlotte, whether they were from either rung of the economic ladder, bottom or top, that did not have a great deal of respect for him. And that's saying something, because I've never thought of him as a politician, but he probably was. But you didn't think of him that way. I never thought of him as a person who would twist your elbow to get something done, but he probably twisted my elbow many times and I didn't realize it until afterwards. This guy knew how to relate.
He is someone that cares deeply that people understand that to participate in a democracy, to participate in community, it doesn't always require that you have a PhD, but it is helpful for a community to have a sound foundational educational system. And Michael has worked on that through LIFT. He's worked on it through the Upward Mobility Study. He's actually worked on it as a parent and a supporter of our children, and that makes a lot of difference. We have a lot to do, but Michael's been a contributor for a very long time to that effort.
Michael is one of the people that when I need to wrestle with an issue in the community, I call Michael. Because Michael not only has great subject matter expertise, he has great history, and he has this can-do attitude on helping you think through what'll be necessary to bring people and resources, stakeholders, funding together to make something happen. He's also not afraid to say this isn't the right time, but he's also anxious to say when it is. And I think that can-do spirit and that experience that he brings, the breadth of his relationships, make him such a valuable member of the community and make it possible for Charlotte to do so many things.
When you ask me if there's anything else to know about Michael, I think it's going to be very challenging for Michael to stop being Michael. So let's see how that goes.